Okay, so on the bench today, I pulled this one out, and before I even looked at the tag, I knew what it was because I seen, well, not I knew, but I had a good guess here. Where did I see it? Sorry. Let me find it here, right here. SNK, and the only one that could come to mind to me was prisoner of war, and sure enough, I look at the tag, POW. So, I was going to fire this one up right away, but it's got me a little nervous. Let me see if I can set you up here. I'm a little nervous here. And you see that already? Yeah, that looks good. That looks real good. Good thing is, that's socketed. Now, these, unfortunately, are not. Those are not. These are just rusted to shit. But, you know, if worse comes to worse, we do have some parts boards here that we can pull this out of. This definitely, I don't want to say mouse piss, but that's, oh yeah, this is bad too. Everything on this side of the board over here seems to be somewhat okay. But I do notice up here when I pulled it out, oh yeah, there's definitely some shit going on here. Let me look at it with my eyes for a second here. Some bugs on something there. I do see. Oh, that seems okay. That seems okay. That seems okay. This clock crystal is. Oh, that's fucked too. Huh. Do you want to just plug it in and see what happens? We could do that. Do I see anything else going on here? It looks like it's just this section here and this section here, but that is rough. Oh, that's really rough. But yeah, fuck it. Let's just get you set up here. We'll get the harness on here and we'll just see what happens. I mean, if it works, that would be wild, but I highly... Ooh, that's a tight edge connector. Oh, here goes nothing. Let's see if we get a little bit of magic smoke or something here. Oh, we got lights. That's... Whoa. Oh, it's there. Oh, but we do have an... okay, so we got serious sprite issues here, and I can see why. Looks like, I don't know, that's L and R or L and F. It's probably left and right. So those ROMs are okay. I can check to see what those ROMs are, which ones they pertain to. But I do see that this here is an error. And you can see we got some shit happening here. I'm just doing a little wiggle room here. A little wiggle. I just want to see if anything, there's anything here. I want to see if anything's super warm or anything here. No, that looks good. Okay. So maybe the first thing we should do is, maybe we should give this board a good clean here. Let me turn that off. Let's turn it back on here. Just see if we get any kind of difference. Oh, yeah, we did. Ah, see? Okay. We will have to figure out what the... Oh, it is F. Okay. I wouldn't doubt it's got a lot to do with what's going on right here. I mean, it could be this too as well. Anything leading into here. I highly doubt this is the issue though. I mean, yet anyways, this could be all sound issue here. Oh, what was that? Yeah, I'm really laying on the board there. I just want to see if we get any changes there. I can see that keeps happening here. Yeah. Okay. So I think the first thing we're going to do is, I think the first thing we should do is at least clean the board up, especially this section right here. I mean, that is fucking rough. Is that working? Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, yeah, we ain't getting shit out of here. Oh, yeah, nothing. Like nothing at all. Okay, that one's up. Oh, oh. It wants to. Oh. This could get scary. You know what? Let's, yeah, this could get a little scary here, pulling these out. Let's pull, let's pull this one first. Yeah, let's pull this one first. We'll see what happens here. I'm afraid of losing a leg here, but I mean, there's not much we can do about it. I'm just trying to be very, very careful with this here. Let's see if we can get a smaller one in here first. Oh, yeah. Ooh, okay. That's going to be a little scary. Let's see if we can get, where's my other one here? That one's a little, I'm going to put maybe a little too much torque on it. I don't want that. Where's my other one here? Sorry. Yeah, I don't want to put that much torque on it. This one's going to be just the same. Ah, fuck it. I mean, at least I know which one it is, because it's numbered. So if I have to rewrite that one, oh, woo. Oh God. Oh, that socket is just disgusting. I'll get you in there. Yep. Yep. I would definitely say that's got a lot to do with something. Now, without that plugged in, do we get same error or okay? Huh. Okay. Maybe that's not the issue. That would be wild. Let me, just for shits and giggles, oh yeah, there's tons of shit on this board too. That might be mouse piss. Oh yeah, we're gonna get the same error here, aren't we? Oh yeah. Are we getting anything now out of here? Nope. Dead. Yeah, I did not like that, did it? That's okay. It's a 27-256. If we need to rewrite that, we will. But you know what? I doubt that's even the issue. I bet you that socket is just toast. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm just going to start cleaning this. I'm just going to remove this, all of this. Anything that's socketed, I'm going to remove and just literally start to clean. Okay, it was bound to happen. This socket is way worse than even this one is. So we did lose that leg and a bit of that leg. I mean, just look how bad these are. Oh, I mean, it's falling apart in my hands here. So, oh, fuck, look how many we lost on that side. Holy shit. Yeah, we're going to be in, oh, yeah. We're in trouble with this one here. We're in big trouble with this one. This is the bad one right here. And that came out of that socket right there. Look at that. And I worked myself so slow on that. Look it down in here. Let's see if we can get a little light on here, a little more light. As you can see just how bad this socket is here. Let's get you zoomed in even more here. I mean, this didn't have a chance. No wonder that fell apart on me. But even this socket here, I mean, there's not even a leg left in there. There's no pins left in there. No wonder this didn't work. This might be a little too much to be repaired. Sure, I know it looked, you know, promising when we first turn it on, but I mean, look at the difference between a good socket and these. I mean, these are trashed. I might... What do we got here? What do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So we got 40 pin sockets here. I do have a couple of sockets that I can take off of there, of a couple other parts boards, and replace these, no problem. This one I can use a 40 pin socket and just cut it down. I don't give a shit. This socket, fuck it, it's got to go too. These I'm scared to touch, because if they're anything like this, these are trashed. And if this side was the side that we lost all those legs on, this is going to be just as bad. And I'm not sure exactly what that chip is. If that's a ROM chip, it could be, but yeah, this might not be worth repairing. Shit. And that sucks. But again, that's why I took everything out. I'm gonna clean up this board, just see what I can get out of it. And this is starting to make me think it's mouse P2, because if you look at the bottom of the board looks fantastic. There's one spot right here that's got a little corrosion. Other than that, everything else looks fantastic. And I tell you what, if it was sitting in water, this would be fucked. And it's not. It's literally just this. So, alright, let's wash it. Okay, so now that I've cleaned this the best I could, well, you can tell the difference between what I didn't clean and what I did clean. You can see it's nice and squeaky clean, but it is still just full of... It's still fucked. It's still fucked. So I know that if those turned out like that, I know that if I go to remove these, I'm gonna lose legs. I know it. So my plan of attack here, get you set up here, get you backed out a little bit. My plan of attack here, right? You're like, oh my god, that looks a mess, because it is. So I'll see if I can't get this on camera a little bit for you. These sockets are going to have to go. These two are definitely going to have to go. I might be able to save this one, and I might be able to save... Well, might be able to save this one. I'm going to be able to save this one. These two definitely have to go. So that does save in the process. A couple of these ones here that are a little bit corroded, I can clean. That's no big deal. But when it comes to these, like I said, I do not want to remove these, because they'll just fall apart. So I like to take a nail file, and this one I've already really started on. All right, see if I can't get you focused in right on that spot right there. Is to literally come in here, and I'm not putting any pressure. I'm literally, if that's the leg, I'm literally just running it on top like this. For example, this one down here, right? I've already done that to this one up here, but right here you'll see I'm literally just doing this. I mean, it has to be done. Whether it works or not is, well, I mean, it'll work, but I just don't want to fuck them up any worse than they already are. A lot of people might go against this, but this is, I found, to be the best way, because it does. Sure, I know the other side's still going to be fucked. I know it. But to come in here like this and do this is the best, just to get it up and running right now. I mean, I don't exactly know what these are. It could be RAM, but I'd have to check it exactly what it is. But there you go. You can see that it really does help. Where the hell are my Q-tips here? And you'll see I don't want to spray anything on it yet, because it'll get like mushy and become like a paste. But as you'll see here, like on this one, for example, and yes, it will have to be cleaned again, but you can see that that starts to come clean again. You see that? And it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time. But I'm just so afraid. What the fuck am I doing? Pretending like there's stuff on it. Let me wet one little end of this. Sprayed myself in the eye. You'll see that it'll start to come clean. See what I mean? Because I don't know. I really just don't know how bad they are. Like, there's no way to really tell. Let's get rid of some of that shit on top. So yeah, like I said, it'll have to be cleaned again, but like, look how bad they are. Look at how fucking bad these are. Unbelievable. So yeah, that's just what I'm doing right now. Alright, so even after cleaning up all this, I haven't even put this ROM back in because it's just so destroyed. It's trashed. I mean, I can probably make a new ROM for it, to get a new ROM for it, but even with that ROM removed, it should still boot and still play just with graphical errors. Just missing this ROM, the graphical errors wouldn't even be that bad. It's still giving me the LROM error, and the more I go through this, the more I see, like, yeah, it's not this. Everything seems to be okay here. I mean, this does indicate L, but I don't think it's that either. Oh, you know what? Let me check this ROM. Yeah, and as far as I can tell, it checks out. Right, so yeah, there is nothing wrong with this ROM. I got a feeling that this mouse piss just took it out. I think this board is just too far gone. I mean, in order to go through everything, every single one of these chips would have to be removed. Every fucking one of them. So I think this is just one of those. I mean, even up to here, even. I mean, there is data and stuff coming through here, but there's a lot of traces that, you know, just especially underneath these chips, that just can't be checked without removing everything. Because it's so beat up. I think this is just one that's lost to the mouse. I mean, there's data and stuff there. It's there. It's just, you know, it's so hard to tell. I mean, maybe I'll mess around with it at a later date, but I think this is I think this one's toast for now. And that sucks, especially with, you know, stuff like this happening. I mean, it just rotted it right out. So if that's rotted out, I mean, what else is rotted out? I went through and tried to clean up and see, you know, how much shit we have absolutely going on here that's bad. But I mean, you can tell even with just constant cleaning, it's toast. So that's going to be another one that's just can't be done. I mean, if somebody has some info, I'd love to know what you think, especially that right there, that L Sprite, what that issue is exactly. If you know what it is, you know, post a comment down below, and I'll take another stab at it. But for now, I think I'm done with this, and we're just going to move on to the next one. So you know what to do: like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you in the next one.